All right, we're out here. Finally got an early start, and got one small trout right now. And of course, I forgot my other bracket for my other camera, so we're only running one today. So hopefully, we can get some action. He said, "Oh shit! Oh, that's a snook."
That's a good pop.
Yeah.
Did you just say snook and then it popped?
No, I said that's a snook when it jumped.
Right before the pop.
I was about to say that he said that there's a bunch of people lined up.
People were waiting. Maybe we'll sit right here and throw at that bar a couple times for a couple minutes. All I need is a snook.
All I need is a redfish. I slammed out a couple nights ago. I got one red, one snook, and one trout. Huh? Yeah.
With that 34 and change snook, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that sucks.
I thought it was pretty awesome. Nice one. Took a minute, but we got a bite. Got a bite. I wish we didn't have that annoying ass whatever in the background. It's like a leaf blower or something. Woohoo! A jerk shad. Right step jerk shad. Gets me my slam. All right, so here we are. We're out here. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, and I can't figure out anything. Like, there's floating grass everywhere. It's a really low tide. I'm way off the bank. I'm in like maybe 2 foot of water. I see fish everywhere. I got redfish and snooks swimming around me everywhere. And I thought I had a pattern figured out. Picked one up on the 4-inch jerk shad with a pro bullets, and I'm like, all right, figured it out. I spooked some right here. I don't know, that might have been some big trout. But got a redfish on the jerk shad, then I caught a couple trout in a row, and I'm like, all right, we got to figure it out. And then nothing. I can't buy a bite on it. Threw the minnows a couple times, had a few follows. I can see the snook follow it, but they just won't commit. Can't even throw a topwater. You get 2 clicks and it's already gobbled up by grass. I'm not switching to a frog quite yet, because if I can get the topwater in between the grass, it's getting hit. If I've had a couple really nice blow-ups this morning, and I just cannot get a hook in one. It's driving me nuts. This whole thing is driving me nuts. I cannot catch a damn fish. It's really annoying when you can see them, and it's just like the perfect conditions. I mean, I like the bottom I'm in. I got patches of sand. I got nice grass. Their fish are here. There's bait. Pretty much got everything, and just cannot get one to bite. So I'm going to keep picking it apart with that jerk shad. I got the minnows up there as well, and hopefully we can show you guys a fish here in a minute.
Not a saltwater turtle?
Not a saltwater turtle.
Yeah, I remember that last weekend.
Oh man, he spanked that thing.
That was a thump. I mean, that was a hit the water instant thump.
Back to right stuff because the water got a little darker.
Right there. I don't think top water's gonna do it.
Alright, we got a good one on the minnows. Got back in a little bit dirtier water, switched back to a right stuff. 27.5. Beautiful fish. Hit it freaking like a freight train, dude. Let's go. Alright, just left Mission Barbecue, and boy was it delicious. Definitely hit the spot after being on the water all day long. And of course, the one time I eat there and I want to get a drink there, their Pepsi machine is messed up. They didn't have enough syrup in the regular Pepsi. But luckily, I got a cherry Pepsi. It's not the end of the world. But I was really wanting just a regular Pepsi. Regardless, back to our day. Starting the morning off pretty good, actually. Got to the launch at 6. Could have been on the water a little bit earlier, but somebody decided to be late. Rick, if you're watching this, I'm talking about you, buddy. I'm talking about you. Didn't really matter. I mean, we still got on the water at like probably 6:25, 6:30, and had a bit of a wind, a little bit of a breeze coming out of the west. Wasn't terrible. Tide was up, and started off with a small trout. Rick got a nice 25-inch redfish on chatterbait. Worked our way down the shoreline, found some oyster bars. I picked off a nice snook on top water, and it was looking good. It was looking like a good start to our morning, and that's when the tide started going out. That damn floating grass kept getting pushed in from that west wind. It was driving me nuts. I was about to lose my mind out there. Could not fish the way I wanted to fish. And I felt like we might have moved a little too quick. We should have stayed where we had some oyster bars because I felt like there was more fish there. Regardless, I mean, there's more bait there. And then as we moved further down, it just didn't have the same feel to it. But it didn't matter. We were already there, so we're staying, you know. But worked our way down that bank. If this will stay still. Worked our way down that bank. Water was going out. Tons of floating grass. Couldn't fish the way I wanted to. Switched over to a 4-inch jerk shad. And I thought that was going to be the ticket. Because, I mean, it was probably either my first or second cast. I got a 24-inch red. And I was like, all right. This is what they want. Nope. It wasn't what they wanted. Because after that, it was a couple small trout. And that was it on the jerk shad. I'm like, dude, like, what's going on? Like, what are we doing here? You know, that water's dropping. That turtle grass is just super thick. I'm trying to think, like, what is going to work? And then I started seeing fish. Like, any of the potholes had fish in it, dude. I saw probably at least 50 snook. I saw probably 20 or 30 redfish. I even saw trout. And they're all right in the sand. Didn't matter. Didn't matter what I threw in there. Weedless, not weedless, jig head, jerk shad, minnows. Didn't matter what color. I mean, I switched from right stuff to opening night. Caught a couple fish on, a couple redfish, snook and trout. Just like, you know, nothing big. You know, 20-inch snook, you know, or 20-inch red. And it was just frustrating because you're seeing all these fish and you can't give them the bite. And there was some really nice snook in there. And I saw a couple really nice redfish. So it was pissing me off. I was like, this is ridiculous. And can't throw top water at all, really. I wasn't planning on putting on a frog. I had some with me, but I wasn't planning on going to that. And then once that water got way out, that sun got up too, and it just started cooking us, man. It was about 11 o'clock, getting cooked already. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And slowly started working our way back. Picked up a couple smaller fish on the way in. I think Rick got two overall, I think Rick got 2 redfish at 25 inches, and he might have got some trout or something on minnows. I'm not 100% sure. But coming back, I switched back to the right stuff minnows because we started getting to some really nasty water. It was just like all stirred up from the wind and the boats and the mullet and so I threw a minnows on in the right stuff, made a pretty good cast, and I landed right in a sand hole. I'm like, you know, if those fish up there were in a sand hole, maybe the ones down here will be down in the sand hole. And sure enough, man, I made maybe 2 cranks on that handle on that Stratic. Boom. And I got smoked. And it punched me, man. It was such a good thump. And 27.5-inch red on that. And that was it. That's all she wrote. So, called it early. Got off the water a lot earlier than we usually have been lately. It's just getting too hot. I've noticed over the last month or so, the fishing is definitely getting harder. I know some guys are getting them in the afternoons, but if you're going out in the morning, you get off the water at 11 o'clock. I mean, you can get them after, you can catch fish after, but it's just getting harder and harder. The water's pretty warm, and it's just getting tough, man. I can only imagine what it's going to be like in July and August. So, but that's that. Heading home. Got a full stomach. Barbecue was good. And gonna relax for the rest of the day. Finally getting home at a decent time after fishing. So, see you guys later. Thanks for watching.